The sun's just made an appearance, all cloud below. Spectacular morning. Came in very heavy cloud last night. The whole tent's wet, so I'll sit in here for a little while it dries out. Otherwise today we cross the Crosscut sort of speculation. That mountain that's lit there, speculation. And then the Crosscut saw, and where I've stayed the night. And we are on our way to speculation, properly on the Crosscut saw now. Should be fun. Weather's cleared right up, which is nice. We may have to make a decision to cut it short by a day with 70 km/h winds forecast. So Friday morning, 21 millimetres of rain. Thursday night. Anyway, we'll get to Mt Buggery and we'll work out what we're doing from there. This is a neat bit of the saw. Give you a view back. There's another fun bit of the saw. Walk along this little ridge here. Fully treed, one that's probably about 2 away. That's Mt Buggery. So we go across all this other razorback stuff to get there before I can start speculation. This is the next bit of the trail. Up to a fun little ledge. Pretty cool views from here though. Oh, that's where we've just come from. Alright, up this thing. Oh, not too far away from Buggery. It's in the trees over there. Probably still take me longer than I think. Just taking it easy through here. There's a lot of very rocky ground going up and down. But so far, it's been a beautiful day for it. Oh, there we go. There's Buggery there. Yeah, this is what I remember about Mt Buggery. Thick vegetation, but pretty easy footpad. Yeah, just keep following the spur up here. I am at the top of Mt Buggery. There's some pretty good size to pitch a tent up around here. This tree 10 years ago is where we stopped. So everything beyond here is new. It's quite a way to speculation. I'm going to need the water, so I think that's going to drive the decision to keep going. From here we've got Horrible Gap, and then we start our ascent up to Speculation. A couple of rock walls that we got to scramble. I'm not sure how many. Don't know how exposed it'll be over there, but we're here now, so this is the opportunity to commit. So far, this is Horrible Gap. Definitely dents in the trees, moist footpad of soil and rock. Maybe what's horrible about it is that it takes you so low. You've got so much climbing to do to get back up to Speculation. I'm not sure if we're at the bottom of Horrible Gap or whether I've got another little ridgeline peak and then go down again. We're across Horrible Gap, Terrible Hollow, can't remember what it's called. Yeah, I think the only thing horrible about it is that it drops you down so low. It looks steep with Buggery in the background, but trail's actually quite well formed. A lot of good rock step holds, and at the moment it's quite moist, so not really slipping on the dirt. Anyway, the journey is ahead of me. Up, up, up from here. Well, we're under the rock scrambles earlier than I thought. Someone's put a rope in there, so let's see how we go with that one. Oh, there's the finish line up there. Not too far away. I was just on the saddle. Got up that first rock, kind of a slab with a gap between it, the rope, so you kind of get yourself up on one side and then swing over the other, but it wasn't very gracious. Well, there's pretty much a little chute behind me. Take the poles and put them on the pack and follow the little steps to the top. And that's it. Up there. And then we continue on. After 10 years, I've made it to the top of Speculation. Oh, totally out of water, so I'm going to go find some. It's so thankful and relieved, I guess, that I'm here. Now I'll go and find somewhere to stay for the night. I'm about 1 kilometre from water, so I'm going to have to come off Mt Spec, down and saddle. I've got absolutely nothing left. I feel my mouth is really quite dry, so I'm definitely looking forward to a big drink of water. Once you're down on what looks like a saddle, this trail here continues on to a campsite. I'll go and check that out. But here, this important trail leads to water. And just like that, I've vanished into the bush.